Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to NeuroVoider. Let's hope my frame rate issues don't persist. I don't know, I've been having weird luck the past couple days, past couple weeks with my performance. It feels kinda, it's garbage. I hate it. I don't really have much of an option. Okay, oh, space is the dash. There we go. It's been surprisingly long time since I played the last one. I don't, yeah, the last time I played this game was about a week ago. Which is probably actually going to be kind of par for course for the next couple months worth of development. Up until this game, I think truly has, like, the variants and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's okay. You don't really want to burn out in a game that's, what is this, Alpha 7? They have 7, this is the 7th version of this game. They have not been working on this game for long. So as a result, I feel like it would be disingenuous for me to, you know, play the, well, maybe not disingenuous, but hasty for me to play the shit out of this. It's definitely fun. I like the music, I like the gameplay. I maybe wish, trying to think of, like, there are definitely certain, like, little bits about this game that annoy me, and I'm trying to put my finger on it. I think the movement feels slow for some reason. I mean, go figure, I don't have any new equipment, so... Let's see, we've got a rampage... We got some rampage, some fortress. Let's go with dash. Still no HP healy things. Yeah, I figured I wasn't gonna get anything good. Plasma gun, I like plasma guns. Rocket launcher smashing, and a grenade launcher. Let's go with the plasma gun. And let's go with the rocket launcher smashing. I like rocket launchers. Grenade launchers need a little bit of work, but still. And we should be good to go. Okay. I've been working on my frame lag. You know what? We might as well check, actually, before we get any further, just in case. Okay, looks like we're good. Just had to make sure of that one. So I've got, yep, I like this gun. That's a good gun. And we've got rockets. Which, I mean, realistically, rockets ain't the greatest in this game. They definitely need some work. Honestly, a lot of things need work. But yeah, I think, to go back to what I was kind of talking about, I feel like the movement is weirdly, like, it feels sluggish. It feels like I'm underwater? Which is weird. I'm trying to put my finger on it. But, like, I don't like Nuclear Throne that much, just because I feel like Nuclear Throne is very, I'm not gonna say limited or merciless. I like it a lot. I just feel like there's no real variance in, like, there's always kind of the optimum. And if you're off optimum, it's a lot harder. And I mean, that's true of anything, but, like, for me, I can win pretty much 75% of the time in Isaac, no matter what kind of things I was given. I mean, I just did a Dr. Fetus run, that had, like, cripplingly low stats comparatively, but because it was Dr. Fetus, I could make do with it. Whereas, like, you know, Nuclear Throne, if you don't get any of the, like, good perks, you're pretty much sunk for the entirety of the run. And I don't feel like this game has that problem, but I do feel like it lacks Nuclear Throne's, like, movement somehow. And I'm trying to, like, think exactly how Nuclear Throne did movement right. It just felt smoother somehow. Maybe it was just a little bit faster. Maybe that was the deal. But, like, I love the dodging here. But otherwise, when I'm, like, actually moving, I'm, like, just like, 10% faster, maybe. Which actually kind of makes for an interesting case of, I think this game could actually do with interesting passive bonuses, apart from, like, just the parts. Because I like the part system a lot. But I wish that the parts had different things apart from just, like, stat changes. So, for example, I think it would be really interesting if, you know, one of these had really fast movement but poor turning, or something. But turning isn't really the deal. I don't know. Still trying to reason through that one. Bad plasma rifle. Alright, haven't gotten much else apart from this, but that's fine. Really, I'm just looking for things that truly change gameplay, and the guns do a great job of it, but ultimately, like, a lot of the guns are very self-similar, and, I mean, all plasma guns are going to behave like other plasma guns with minor differences, and I wish it was more than just, like, a stat up and stat down. Like, I think it would be great if there were, projectile differences, bouncing, flaming, I'm just gonna fire... Alright, that guy was a boss. I got it. That's why he was so tough. But I think, you know, extra effects on top of the guns would be cool. One way I actually offset this, I think, that could be really nice, is... one way to offset this that could actually be kind of nice is if it took the, like, Isaac-style passive progression system of, you know, this is a... Or maybe not even Isaac-style, maybe even, like, Nuclear Throne style. But, like, every once in a while you find a permanent upgrade for your core that, you know, transcends no matter what mech type or parts you've got on. So, you know, maybe just like a chip that gives you a plus 25% movement speed. That'd be a little bit much, but, you know, just small amounts of, like, benefits. Same thing with, like, a ricochet shot. Though, I think ricochet rockets would be... I don't know. Maybe that shouldn't be a thing. Maybe it shouldn't be, specific to your whole thing. I think it actually would be cool if you found a gun with a bounce effect on it. And you're like, well, yeah, this next one has a bit of a damage boost on it, but I'm currently running around with the House of Bounce gun, and I just really don't want to get rid of it. You know what? No, I will eat my words. I would actually prefer the parts to have the bonuses. Can't equip. Dang. I would prefer if the parts actually had special things to go along with it. It's a difference. That is a bad sword. All right, let's go back. I'm not using the rocket launcher that much. Let's use this better sword. Oh, and keep going. Yeah, I'd like to get to the point where I have, like, a rampage core and whatnot, but meh. Yeah, so I'll take it back. I would prefer it if the weapons had interesting special effects. Like, anywhere from double shot, spread shot. That's a lot. That is a ton of enemies. At least they've all got handguns, so I can kind of just kite and destroy. Gotta make sure I don't run out of EP here, though. Might need some nice little hairpin dodges. Yeah, nice thing about enemies with handguns, they're not particularly great at aiming. It's the enemies with the spread shot that you have to worry about. They also do, like, no damage here. The difficulty spikes in this game are real, though. It's very common for me to get past the Bison Brothers, and then it's just like, ooh, I'm dying. I'm dying real hard. But I guess that's kind of the point. Like, they don't really have a whole lot of content past the Bison Brothers, so of course it's not going to be easy. But you can go from enemies that do, like, nil damage to you to a ton. But yeah, I think it would be really cool if parts could have random special effects. Like, it'd actually be really nice if there's one that, like, gives you a 10% chance to reflect your shots back at your enemy. One that leaves, like, a fire trail. One that leaves an ice trail, slowing trail type thing. An AoE burn. What else could there be? Some support abilities for co-op that only show up in co-op. Like, it would be really interesting if you could have, like, a very minor healing aura on a fortress. Fortress armor. But, I mean, it could show up in single player, but still. Oh, dude, another one. A core specifically for Fortress that actually gives you, like, little floaty drones to help out. That would be awesome. So, like, there really would be, like, a lot of reason why you wouldn't want to just go for the straight-up upgrade, because here's this special effect that you probably really want. Oh, that would be so nice. Because, yeah, if you just had the standard Isaac progression system, then like, half the gear would be... It would just be a linear progression system, at which point, like, why bother? Why even have parts? Just have the ship never scale up at all, and just don't scale the enemies either. But if there was just a constant arms race of parts, that'd actually be really nice. So we could go rampage here. Let's take a look at cores. We've got a good rampage core. None of the... Oh, yeah! This one gives healing. That's perfect. 1 HP per second. That tiny little sword looks adorable. Let's see if I can switch it out for something else. We've got an auto gun, a plasma gun, and a grenade launcher. This is not great. Alright, guess I'll keep the sword. Unless I have a better idea. Nope, don't. Alright. I do like the fact that some parts have healing. That helps a lot. That helps a ton. Okay. I gotta remember, space is not dodge anymore. Space is other things. I'm actually finding a disappointing number of items in here. I was expecting more, like, goodies. Have yet to find any. It's kind of a shame. But yeah, the healing associated with some of these items is really nice. Because it definitely makes, some of these parts, like, even if it's not necessarily better, it is definitely preferable to me to keep the healing item, if I can do so. What is that? A propeller. Damn. It's probably not for the, it's probably not for a Rampager core. Which one is probably... Ow! Holy shit, missiles. Be nice if you could shoot missiles out of the sky. Or something. Ow. Might be a good idea for me to just sit back and heal for a little while. Especially if I have to fight more of those guys. I mean, fighting one's actually a lot easier. But, oof. It'd be nice if you could shoot them out of the sky. Because we lost half of our HP fighting these yutzes. Something I am not super happy about. But we're okay. We're getting it back, and we're not taking too much damage here. Aha. Thought I dodged. Very much did not. Dodged right back into it. Alright, do we got more of them? Nope, okay, it's a different type of enemy. With shotguns. And I can just keep this gun shooting forever. Might actually consider going for a pair of plasmas if I can't find anything better. Because we're not getting a whole lot of, like, really good guns here. I definitely noticed, like, I don't know, I feel like the RNG is kind of weirdly inconsistent in this game. That it's very easy to have, like, a run. Can I change the... Oh, I can't change the sound effects here. Dang. Okay. I was hoping I could turn down the gun noises, because the sound effects are... Whew, overpowering at times. But, yeah, seeing as I'm not using the sword, and I've got enough EP for it, having a pair of plasma guns might actually be a good idea here. Because at this point, like, I'm staying consistent here. But anyway, as far as I was talking about with RNG, it's very easy to, like, go an entire run without actually finding a single good gun. Which I find kind of surprising. Nope, not more rocket droids, just more of these guys. That's okay. I like it. Let's see. You know what would actually make this game really fun, but, and it would be kind of an interesting homage? If it was actually broken up into, like, Mega Man style levels, where you have, you know, 8 themed levels plus, like, a final boss. And after each one you get a special part from a boss that has, you know, a special effect on it. That's probably preferable. I think that could actually be really cool. Doubt it would happen, but that'd be fun. Alright, so let's pick that one up. Let's see which ones of these are better. SHP, skill cooldown, that's Fortress, Rampage. Okay. And chances are I'm not going to find a better Rampage core. Ooh! Tactical Shifter of Perfect Shooting. So what's that? Ooh, that gives me a lot of speed. That's what I need. And we don't need the mover. Perfect. Okay. So we don't need the sword. Let's see if we got anything new. In fact, we didn't really get anything new. Alright, so EP per second, 40. What's the current other gun I've got? EP per second, 110. Really? Alright. So in that case... Yeah, let's go with the pulse shocker. That should be good enough. It might be boss time, actually. Yep, it's boss time. This should be okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, no, it's not. We've got one more. Oh, this feels so much better. See, this is the... Nope, never mind. This is the... Ah! Ow, rockets. Ow, rockets. Rockets bad. Rockets real freaking bad. Stay away from those if I can. Ow. Oh, I barely do damage. And he might or might not have a healing effect. I'm not entirely clear on this one. Either way, there's a lot of explosions. I'm not going to make it through this one. Maybe if I'm over here. No. No, I'm not gonna make it through this. Ah, nuts. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had nothing but garbage guns, and I had a great core, but nothing can stand against that many rockets, especially against the Bison, like in a Bison Brothers room. There is no room to dodge. It takes bullet hell, throws that out the window, and is just bullet inevitability. Okay, well, either way, I'll see you guys in the next episode of NeuroVoider, and as always, thanks for watching.